So this series Home Gym Warrior has been going on for a while now, and the best way to work out is to follow a routine. And the workout routine that I've been following has been push-pull legs. That's a pretty common split. I think most people are familiar with it. And I've been doing push-pull legs pretty much forever, ever since I started working out like over 2 years ago. But I've had some changes in my life and I just can't be working out like 5 to 6 days a week anymore. I've just gotten a little bit too busy. It's just not sustainable. So I've decided to dial it back to 4 times a week. And what better 4-day split is there than the upper-lower split? Oh my god. Okay, so let's start with the obvious question. Why did I decide to move from the good old tried and true push-pull leg split into the upper-lower split? Well, I just said so. I want to reduce the amount of time that I go to the gym because I just don't have the same amount of time that I used to have. My life's gotten pretty damn busy lately. Not only am I more busier than usual, but I'm just kind of bored of the PPL split. It's just, when you've been doing the same split for over 2 years, you get kind of bored. Now don't get me wrong, it's a fantastic split, and if you only have 3 or 6 days to work out per week, it's great. Again, I've been doing it for over 2 years. I love the split, but I just wanted to try something new. Also, as we know, you don't have to go to the gym like 6 days a week to build a good physique, especially if you're not trying to be like a professional bodybuilder. But for me, I just want to be healthy, pack on a little bit of muscle, and just live a high quality life. That's about it. I'm not trying to be the next Mr. Olympia or Sam Sulek even. I don't even think I'm genetically capable of doing that. But the important thing is I just make the most of what I have, my genetics, my time, everything, and I just live a healthy life. And that's why I think the upper-lower split just makes sense in my current situation. Okay, so what does my routine actually look like? So if you've been doing a push-pull legs, you know that push is just like chest, triceps, even shoulders, and pull is more like back and biceps, and then legs is legs. So I have shown at least one push, pull, and legs day in previous episodes of Home Gym Warrior, so I'm just not really gonna go through it because you can just watch those episodes. But how about we move quickly through what an upper and a lower day looks like. Also, before I go into that, I've been experimenting with this new app called Strong, and it's a pretty cool app. Like, I really like how it tracks workouts, and I was someone who's using a Notion spreadsheet, and you know what? That works, but this works better. I might actually make a whole dedicated episode on this, and actually, you know what? That might be the next episode because it's just such an interesting app and I think it's worth trying. All right, anyways, I'm just gonna pull this up on my phone because I think it's just really good to just show a screen recording because of how cool this app actually is, but don't worry about the app for now. Let's just worry about the moves. All right, so anyways, let's start with upper. So as you can see, I built everything out to be upper, lower, and even accessories, and I'll talk about accessories in a bit, but let's talk about upper. I split my upper into 2 days. I have an upper 1 and an upper 2. Because back in a PPL split, you would have 2 separate days for pushing and pulling, I kind of had to combine them into one, and I didn't want to miss out on some of those nice exercises. Like, I want to still be able to do flat bench and incline bench because they're both good in their own respect. So what I've done is I made upper 1 a flat bench, and then I made upper 2 an incline bench, as you can see in the preview here. Now don't worry, I didn't drop those exercises fully. I mean, it's a lot of the accessory exercises that I had to kind of take out because I didn't want to be doing more than 6 moves a workout because 6 moves is a lot. But I did put all of those little moves like reverse curls or even front neck curls in the accessories, as you can see in the preview there. So don't worry, they're not getting neglected. I just do them probably like once a week, maybe once every 2nd week, and it's good enough. Just trying to stimulate the muscle, right? That's just the sacrifice you gotta make if you're working out only 4 or 5 times a week at most. Again, it's not the worst thing in the world, and yeah, I would have preferred to have done more moves, but again, you wanna do more moves, you need more days. And this is just the best I can work with right now. All right, and next up we have lower. So again, on the screen, you see I got lower 1, lower 2, and it's pretty much the same thing I was doing as before. Because legs was just legs, to me, legs and lower is basically the same thing. I did throw in a couple more moves though, like I'm doing like dumbbell step-ups now, and as you can see in lower 1. And on lower 2, I even added a single leg Romanian deadlift, and it's been great for like building stabilizer muscles, and it's actually been better for lower and legs in general. I don't know, I've just been doing it a little bit differently, and you know what? Again, variety is good, especially when you've been doing the same thing over and over again at the gym, so I'm happy with this. And of course, you know I haven't forgotten to incorporate Bulgarian split squats. Oh. Yeah. So to conclude and answer the question, is upper, lower worth it? Is it good? Is it the best one? Is it better than PPL? Well, I've only been doing upper, lower for about a month and a half now, and you can even see it in the Strong app. I only had like a little bit of data because that's when I started doing it. And my opinion is this: if you had only 4 days to work out, or even 2, I would say the upper, lower split is fantastic. I think it's really good. You can still stimulate the whole body and all the muscles because it's just upper and lower. Like, you could hit everything in 2 days if you really wanted to. Well, maybe not everything, but I would say 80%, like 80-20. You can hit most of the muscles. And it's a pretty sick split, but really, I think it just comes down to how many days a week you have to work out. I feel like that's really what it comes down to when you're choosing your split. But I would say for my current lifestyle and how much time I have, yeah, the upper lower split is badass. So I would say it's worth the switch, and I think that if you had the time and you want to try a new routine and maybe you're doing push-pull legs and want to try upper-lower, give it a shot. Now, of course, as I said before, I'm not able to stimulate every single muscle to the same extent that I was before with a push-pull legs routine, but I would say it's worth looking at this from an 80-20 perspective. And what I'm trying to apply 80-20 to is making the most amount of gains in the least amount of time. So I'd say it's only really for serious bodybuilders who want to get that last 20% of gains, but they have to put in 80% more work. Good old 80-20, baby. Now I know, the math is not like perfect. I know you can't just say 80-20 to everything, but I think it's a good general rule, and I think that rule still applies here. Ultimately, it's up to you. You can do whatever the hell split you want. I mean, if you want to do a bro split and hit one muscle group per day every day, more power to you, bro. You can do whatever the hell you want. No one's telling you how to live your life. But as long as you can find a routine that fits your lifestyle like I did, and you actually enjoy it, that's pretty much all you can ask for when it comes to fulfilling your fitness goals. If you're making gains and you're happy with the amount of work that you're putting in, you're golden as shit. Alright fellas, thank you for watching to the end of episode 12. I'll see you in the next one, and drop a like and a sub. Bro, this Strong app is cool as shit. I mean, you can see your PRs, you can see your graphs, you can see all this stuff. How could you not want to try this app? Dude, this is insane. Done!